Hey Capricorn, this is Tara from Tara's Tarot. I am here with your April reading, and it's going to be interesting because I'm curious to see if this is only meant for some of you or if this applies in a lot of different ways to different scenarios. So I'm just going to state the cards first and then we'll jump in. So, all right, present situation, we've got the Five of Pentacles. So you might be feeling like you're struggling right now, or like you might not have enough of something, or you might feel rejected or just down on your luck. This card is temporary. It's more of a perspective and a perception thing. There is help for us. There are resources. There are options. So we'll see what this is meaning exactly, but you might be feeling like you're going through a tough time right now. Crossing that though, we have the Chariot. So this is about victory. So I feel like, this is about when we move forward, when we're in the right balance, when, it's our time, when we've won and we are, leaving that negative challenge behind and moving on, moving past it. So also underneath the reading, we've got the World. So I really feel like whatever the struggle is, it's really, you're moving forward from it. It's not getting you down. It's time to move on from it. It's time to transcend it. You're succeeding. You're moving past it. Now, hanging over the reading, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like you're doing the work. Like maybe some of you that are having financial struggles, you're working hard to regain what you've lost, or you're putting in the effort, you're putting in the time, you're putting in the hours, whatever practical thing this represents to you. You're focusing on what you can do, what you can practically do to get out of this perspective or out of this situation, or to further yourself, to further your goals. And I feel like it is time. The universe is here with this major energy, this fated energy of, triumphing, being victorious, achieving, like the energy's here to move you forward as well. And what's driving the situation, what's under the reading is the World. So wrapping up, learning the lessons you were meant to learn, experiencing what you're meant to experience, turning that corner, transcending where you've been. Okay. Recent past, we've got the Six of Cups. So it's just showing like some kind of genuine connection with someone, or a genuine emotion, or tapping into yourself as a child, like your true heart, your true purity, your true bliss. So the recent past, now either for some of you, you might have had a disappointing situation, and that's what, with someone, and that's what makes you feel like you're kind of down on your luck in the present. Maybe, you lost a friend, or there was a breakup, or something that was promising didn't really pan out. But that's not getting you down at all. Things are moving forward and you're doing your part. I mean, this could also be like an important event in the past. So like a friend helping you, you having hope, you getting that, oh, I know what I can do. I know what I want. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to, I'm being delivered from this situation. So if, it could have multiple different okay. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? All right. So near future, we got the Queen of Swords. This is showing some kind of decision, some kind of communication, some kind of, taking action, declaring, figuring something out, understanding, doing what you got to do. All right, so representing you, we've got the King of Cups here. This is like when you're in that mature emotional space where you feel balanced, you're on firm footing, but you have access to your emotions. You're able to kind of live from the heart in a very developed, mature way, and not just put yourself first, but think about the whole, think about others, do the wise, noble thing, act with compassion, being very heart-centered or focused on emotions. So like it might be even if you're going through this hard time, you really are able to look at the positive and be balanced about it to still feel good and access positive emotions. Then in the environment, we got the Three of Wands here. So this is about developments happening, your ship coming in, energy increasing, generating a return, being able to kind of stabilize itself. Things are cooking and moving forward, and you're starting to see the results here. So remember how we were talking about working hard, you know, doing the work, whatever situation this means for you, or however this, if this resonates with you, figuring it out, figuring out a way out of it, figuring out how to overcome, how to recoup what you've lost, how to move forward. And then in the environment, externally, things start to come together. You start to get a return for your hard work. You start to see things move forward and things generate. Now remember, we know the energy's here for you to move forward, okay? So your role in this is to not feel too victimized by whatever disappointing or whatever's going on right now, to really do the work and do what you can practically do. Only worry about what you can control and do that, and line up with the energy because the energy's here for you from, you know, that's bigger than yourself, from the universe. That's like, it's time, move forward, ride the wave, you're released, you're ready, you know. So things are coming in. Okay, hopes and fears is the Three of Cups. We'll get back to that. And then the environment. Okay, well, I mean the outcome. We'll get to the outcome in a minute, but underneath the deck is the Two of Cups. So this could be about, you know, a partnership in love, in business, a friendship. Like I said, with this card, in the recent past, some connection, some past life connection, childhood connection, or just feeling a really true, genuine connection to someone. I don't know if, you know, the Five of Pentacles is saying that some of you might have had a disappointment in this connection, or have felt like a rejection happen, or like you're not in the position to have that, or something like that. You know, we've got the King of Cups here, so maybe you are feeling emotions towards someone or about a project. You really love it, you really believe in it. So, and then a decision is made in the near future. So, okay, so think about this, like as you're doing the work, as things are taking you forward, as things are developing and something's coming in the near future, either a decision is made, you get news from someone, you have the verdict, you get the answer. This could be like this kind of energy. It doesn't really mince words. It just is blunt. It tells you what you need to know. It tells you how it is. The writing is on the wall kind of thing. There's no sugarcoating it, or, you know, it's black and white kind of. So this kind of implies like either it's like a decision. Okay, this is what I'm doing, or a piece of information comes in from someone else. Interesting. I wonder what that is. All right, so we might have to clarify a couple things. Let's go to the outcome. So we've got 4 cards for the outcome. We've got the Magician here. So this is a great sign. This is you being in alignment with your, you know, creative abilities, your ability to manifest, your empowerment, your connection with the universe. So you're in the flow. You're able to create and bring things into your experience that you are intending to. You know, generating power, being connected. So this is great for what you're trying to do, your goals, where you're trying to go. This is like you being in the flow, in alignment, and everything effortlessly just unfolds. So that's really, really strong. So, don't let whatever this Five of Pentacles represents, it's so temporary. You overcome it. The energy's here to take you from this. You're moving forward, so don't even sweat it. That's such a temporary thing. Now, what's interesting is we do have the Ten of Swords here, and we've got the Seven of Swords. So let's focus on the Ten of Swords first. Something's coming to an end. So I feel like with you being in alignment with this decision that's made in the near future, whatever isn't resonating with you, with what you want, with who you are, with what you're trying to bring in, it gets cut loose. Like something's run its course. And remember, the behind the scenes energy, what's kind of the foundation of this whole thing is the world. So this is completing a cycle, moving forward, not just moving forward on the same path, but you're moving up a level. You're moving a whole cycle up. You know what I mean? So it's a totally different world and life experience unfolding. So something is, it's come time for something to end with the Ten of Swords. And, you know, this can be as painful or as joyous as, you know, depending on where you are in the situation. You know, if we were in denial and we really don't want to believe something is one way and we really want to hold on to it, it can be painful. We might not really believe it's over. We might, but if, you know, we're ready to move on and we're trying to better the situation and, you know, keep it moving, then this is really great because it really is the final ending. We don't have to suffer anymore. This whole thing is about, you know, when you're in a situation, you're holding on, you have hope, but it never gets better. It will never get better. It's the same thing over and over and over. So if you were to stay in this situation, it'd be the same cycle, the same pain, the same story, the same thing. And it's like, how much? I don't need this. I don't need to be in this situation. I don't need to be drained. I don't need to be in pain. So I feel like you're really moving forward and aligning with, you know, what you want. And as a result, this kind of falls to the wayside. We do have the Seven of Swords here. So this might be connected to, I don't know, the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Like maybe someone really hasn't been good for you, hasn't been honest, hasn't been forthright, hasn't been sharing. And it's just like, you're never getting anywhere. And it's just time to move on, move forward. Yeah, the Queen of Swords could be getting some information like that kind of puts everything in perspective and kind of shows you, okay, I see what's going on here. Like it's time for this scenario to end. I'm done. I don't need to figure out what it means. I don't need to fit, like it's better. It's easier just to cut it loose. And then we've got the Page of Cups here. So I feel like the Page of Cups in this scenario with the outcome is, you know, healing is here again. An exciting promise is here again. Being restored, having an open heart, developing self-love, a greater love for the other, whatever it is, an uplifting message, something that feels good and feels healing and feels like a new budding emotion within you. This is really good. So where you're letting go of this Ten of Swords, you'll feel better. You will feel so much better. And it might be like a decision you have to make and cut the bullshit and cut out any feeling of guilt or, but I had high hopes, but any emotional thing that could be clouding you. This could be saying that, you know, you're able to get to that point where you see things clearly, you're able to make that tough decision. And, you know, the Queen of Swords can kind of seem like a bitch, but in a good way, because she's not afraid to say what she needs, what it is, the truth. And that's a good thing. It's going to deliver you from this situation. And it could even be like if this represents a relationship or a business deal or something, or a goal, this could be, oh, what was I just going to say? I totally blanked out. Oh my God, totally blanked out. No. All right. Well, maybe that wasn't it. All right. Yeah, let me get a clarity card for this Queen of Swords here in the near future. Queen of Wands. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like this is coming across to me like a specific message for some people. So that's why I'm kind of like curious if that's weird. What does that mean? Near future. Queen of Swords with the Queen of Wands. I mean, for some of you guys, there could be two options. There could be two people. There could be two women. You know, we've got in the hopes and fears this Three of Cups here. So there could be a situation with more than one person trying to make a decision about one of those scenarios comes to an end. Kind of lying or withholding or hiding comes to an end. Otherwise, I just feel like the decision that's made is you're confident in it. You know, you have the power to do this. It's what you need to do. All right. That's really interesting. So again, let me know if this resonates with you and how, the different stories match up. And if anyone wants a private reading, you can email me at tara@tarastarot.com and we can look in depth at your unique situation, give you some guidance, see what's going on. So I hope you have a great month, everyone, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye.